Nathan Rangtang Simmons, and welcome back to another episode of Majestic Meals. Today we're going to be taking another request from Mr. Bob D, and we're going to be making an improvement on the Taco Bravo from Taco John's. And our biggest improvement that we're going to make today is using as many Taco Bell ingredients as possible. So let's go ahead and get started. So step one is going to be browning our hamburger. So we're just going to head over to the stove and start browning it up real quick. So in order to brown this hamburger, what we're going to do is heat up our pan to about medium. And then we're going to just put the hamburger into the pan. So now here we are with our sizzling burger. And we're going to want to flip it to make sure that you cook both sides evenly. Alright, so once you get your hamburger browned here, you're going to want to turn the heat down to low for a simmer. And then you're supposed to drain all of the grease out, but we're not going to do that because, again, this is an improvement. Then you put in 1 package of Taco Bell Original Taco Seasoning Mix and 3/4 cup of water, but we don't have any water because they shut mine off last week. So we're just going to use a little bit of beer, and that looks like about 3/4 of a cup. Yep, that's pretty good. And then you just kind of mix that around, and then you, after about a minute or so, it'll come back up to a nice little simmer, and then you're ready to move on.
Going.
Okay, so while we wait for our beef to simmer, we're going to go ahead and get started with our refried beans. Now we couldn't find any refried beans, so we're just going to fry our own twice. So let's get cracking. Alright, so what you're going to want to do is just crack into your beans. And then you're going to want to, you don't want all of this sauce in there. So you're just going to strain it.
Why is it red?
And then once you get it strained, then you just bring it over into your pan and you just start frying them up, and then once they're good and fried, then we'll come back to them once we figure out what that means. So we're going to add our second can of beans. We're going to be using the Bush's Best Grillin' Beans along with our chili beans that we got in there so far, and we've decided that that first strain was just a little too messy. So we're just going to full bore this baby right here. All right? Right? And we're just going to mix this up and get it nice and fried for our pre-fried, refried beans. Put your shirt on. I need help. Alright, so we've noticed that with these fried beans that we're not really getting the consistency that we want. So we're going to go ahead and just shut this off for a good hot minute. And
Wouldn't it be a cold minute?
no, this minute's going to be really hot. And we're going to put the beans into this cup, which is the cup for my Ninja Professional. And then we're going to blend it up so that we get that nice creamy refried texture that everybody loves. So now that we've got our beans in our cup, we're going to go ahead and put our blender lid on. And make sure it's nice and tight. Get it tight. And you just put it in the thing, and then you... and I think that's pretty good. And then you got to get this off. You just pop it open like that. Oh my God. And there you have the perfectly consistent refried beans. And so everybody knows that the best part of refried beans is that they're just that, they're refried. So we're going to go ahead and put this back into our pan. Beefy. And we're going to go ahead and fry this back up again for a couple of minutes or so. So I don't know about you, but after watching that atrocity that just went through, I think I need a drink. Speaking of drinks, I know what we can do. Let's have our next segment of Mr. Bacardi's Mixes with Me. So we're just going to go ahead and invite him into the clip here, but I got to find him first. Because I don't know if you've noticed, but he always has these weird little acute ways of just kind of popping out wherever he isn't really supposed to be. I can't find him anywhere. See if he's in, no, not in here. Could be.
So what are you doing?
I'm looking for you.
For what?
So we can shoot this bit.
Oh yeah? Let's go. Curly, how's it going?
Pretty good, Mo.
Alright, let's get it going.
Alright, so what are we going to be making today, Mr. Bacardi?
Well, to go along with our taco, Bravo, we're going to make margarita. An old-fashioned margarita.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That you said margarita, because I actually was going to challenge you to a margarita make-off.
Oh.
And I actually got my own.
Is it like a beat-off?
Margarita special recipe here.
You think so?
I can't let you see it until it's time.
Oh.
The big bucket.
It's a big bucket.
That's not going to be good.
Okay.
No.
So what's your plan here?
Well, you see, I'm making everything from scratch. I'm getting fruits and veggies, you know.
Fruits. I think.
Look at that.
Is that?
That's a watermelon.
Yeah, but is a watermelon a fruit or a vegetable?
I think we're all fruits.
Drop us a comment.
Not me.
I think it depends on how old you are.
I suppose.
Yeah.
But you got oranges.
Oranges. Okay.
And then you got your green limes.
Green limes. Okay.
Yep. And your,
All juggable so far.
your yellow lemons.
Your yellow lemons. Okay.
So, you know what? I have a question for you.
I've got an answer for you.
Are you more of a, lime person and orange person? Or, just a nice big watermelon?
I like strawberries.
Or do you like bananas best? We'll test it.
I don't know.
That's how you test.
How do you test?
Don't move. Yeah, he doesn't like bananas. So we're good. Right now. Ow!
So what's step one here today, Bacardi?
Well, we're going to start by cutting up all these fruits.
All of them.
Every single one.
Okay.
So,
Well, you want to hand me a knife?
I got one right here.
Perfect. And let's just get cutting. So we got these fruits sniped here. So what's up next on this
Well, Doc,
Margaritaville?
Margaritaville.
Yeah.
Just a big margarita. Take your nice jug.
Nice jug. I like nice jugs.
And you want to put the fruit in?
Sure. Just like one at a time.
Yeah, however you want, but you can go faster. Harder. Hear it. Yep, that's what I like.
Like a frisbee.
Okay, you keep doing it, I'm going to grab the other ingredient.
Okay.
We are going to need
I am killing it. This isn't nub.
some sour.
Sour?
Yeah,
Sour what?
the finest of Cali, sweet and sour.
Okay. What's that for?
Well, you're juggling the fruits, which you're good at, and I'm just
I'm
gonna
good with my hands around the fruit.
put some sour in.
Some sour in? How much is some?
Probably the whole bottle.
About that much?
We got a big jug, we might as well.
Big jug, big bottle.
Might as well just do the whole bottle.
I like big jugs. Here's another nub.
See how fast it was?
No.
Good. Now, you almost done?
I'm working on
Okay. I'm going to bring over the liquors.
it. Liquors?
Yeah.
I barely know her.
I hope you do.
Do you want the watermelon in there too?
All of it.
All
of it.
Okay. Do you want to like eat one?
No, I've already had one.
Oh, okay.
So what we want for liquor is tequila, some peach schnapps, and some triple sec. Oh, and some watermelon juice too.
Juicy watermelon. So you got tequila, watermelon, and peach schnapps?
Yes.
Is that what you said? Okay.
We want to pour it in so it really soaks into the fruits.
Soaks into the fruits.
I say about a whole bottle. What do you guys think? Whole bottle? Yeah, we'll do a whole bottle.
Whole bottle, okay. Well, you want to soak in the fruit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we should probably soak the fruit. Okay, there you go.
There we go. Tequila! Next, you're going to want some triple sec. Just some, not a whole lot.
How many sets?
Triple.
Because you triple the set.
Yeah, you always triple how much you want.
Yeah.
So we might as well just put it all in, because,
Yeah.
you know, why not? We got money to waste.
Yeah, money to spend.
Probably not even going to drink this at the end of the day, but you got to make it.
You got to make it
And
just to
last
show
but
you
not
what's
least-
going on.
Peach schnapps.
Peach schnapps. Charles Reginer.
Look where I'm rubbing.
Premium liqueur.
No, right there.
Under the peach.
Right under the peach.
Right under the peach.
So now we're going to put all of this in
All
there
of
too.
the peach
Yeah.
liqueur. Charles Reginer.
You want to take off the cap? Try it again. Okay, perfect. Now we're going to pour this in. Gotcha. Look at there. You want to stir it up?
Do you got a spoon?
I don't.
Okay.
So, what else do you think we need in there? I think we need something besides liquor.
Something besides liquor. That's not a margarita that I'm interested in having. So I'm supposed to be stirring like this whole jug around, right?
Yeah, the whole jug. We just spin the jug around. Don't
Just spinning the whole jug. Should I go clockwise or counterclockwise?
In and out burner.
In and out?
And we got orange juice.
Orange juice.
Yeah. Everybody likes orange juice, right?
Oh, sure.
I think we might just need one of these. Let's
Just
do
one of them.
Yeah.
What else is going in here?
Well, I have a secret ingredient.
Secret
Something
ingredient
that
that's
I'm
not
adding.
orange juice?
It's not orange juice.
So, is it part of the recipe to use two different types of orange juice?
No, just orange juice.
It's orange juice. So, any orange juice is fine. So if you don't have 2 half-drink bottles of orange juice, then a full store-bought is fine.
Exactly. Should we do more orange juice? What do you think?
You're the expert.
I think we should do more.
More orange juice.
Please open that. That's what you.
I'm going to use my hands this time.
Okay. What happened last time? Flying Mexican burrito?
Yep. So, do you
No,
mind?
I want to do it. I want to do it because I don't trust you.
I wouldn't.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. Now, the secret ingredient. Don't know if you're ready for this.
I'm not ready for anything.
You know what that is? Not the secret
Extra
ingredient.
large,
Here it is.
Everclear, grain alcohol.
This is where things get interesting.
And you're just gonna ruin my life.
I mean,
Yeah, it's a little
essentially.
bit of that. So, is
Now
that
we actually need to stir it.
actually need to stir it?
Actually.
Well, while you're stirring it, I'm going to go over the recipe for my big bucket, and I gotta look up how to do this, because I don't know. Rinse inside a big bucket container before use. You gotta like do actual work for this thing. Cut. Okay. So I think you take the lid off. take the lid off, and then you cut or tear corner of bag and pull 4 amount of margarita mix into big bucket. Here, I'll turn my face so I'm in the camera. That's what a professional cooking instructor would do.
Yep.
Add 750 milliliters tequila and stir. Replace lid and lift vent plug. So I just need to cut the corner of this bag.
Pull it out. You gotta rinse the bucket out too, they say.
Well, today they say wrong. Slap the bag. What's your idea?
That's not funny, just do it.
Okay.
Oh, you're peeing.
Yep.
Squeeze it, it might come out faster.
So I'm just going to put this whole bag into the bucket.
Keep
So
it nice and-
I'm not going to lie to you, this is about 100% more work than I thought I was going to have to put into this thing.
Want me to stab it for you? That time too?
No, don't like that at all. Not a fan. Nope.
Yeah.
No. So you throw that in there, and then just the 750 milliliters. Do you have a measuring cup?
No,
Oh.
I don't carry those with me.
Okay. We got a floater.
That's what I said last night when I was in the bathroom.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Nothing.
It's a lot of splashing. This is a really, really full bucket of margarita. Neat. And we'll put our lid back on.
Do you want to mix that?
I can do that too.
Yeah. Just 2 guys shaking a couple of big jugs around. And then you just pop to vent. And there you have it. You have the big bucket margarita and
In my margarita.
my margarita.
Yeah, my Maria margarita.
My Maria margarita.
That's what I'm gonna call this one.
You can look that up on Google Images and that's what you'll find. So how are we going to decide?
Sorry,
Yeah.
that was a good one.
So how are we going to decide which margarita is better?
I feel like we need to have an audience member
An audience member.
come try these.
Like almost like a taste test.
Yeah.
Like taste testing with Tanner. Never let him back on the show.
Took way too long.
Yeah, that was just,
That was garbage.
yeah, worst idea either of us have ever had.
Should we
Uh,
we'll never do that again?
no.
We'll just do it ourselves.
Yep, we're just gonna,
Let's see here. Clink.
okay, Link.
That's pretty good though.
You know, this is, tastes like a margarita.
That one doesn't.
No? Okay, well, clink.
This tastes like a margarita.
And this one doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't remember the taste of that one. Try that one
Let's
again.
try it, okay. And then we'll try this one again.
Yeah, I gotta go back and.
Yep.
I can't tell which one's
Let me
better.
try that one again.
We were chugging.
Why would you chug that one?
Figure out which one I had. But anyway,
So, back to the burrito at large. We would like to thank Mr. Picardi. You can find these big jugs at your local garage sale, and if you really haggle with them, they'll offer you $1 to take it off their hands. And you can find big bucket premium margarita mixer. Just add tequila, dispenserita spout for on the, I can't read that, frozen or on the rocks. Why would you want to lay on the rocks and drink this? I don't know. America's favorite margarita bucket, master of mixes, non-alcoholic mix. Maybe that's why it was so good. There was no alcohol in it.
no, you put the alcohol in.
Oh! Okay, but you can find this at almost any liquor store and probably Walmart. So, we'll get back.
Where can you find it?
Almost.
Oh yeah!
So the next step to this Majestic burrito is obviously your flour tortilla. Now, unfortunately, we couldn't get Taco Bell to send us any, so we had to go to the Mission and get some. So what you're going to want to do is just come over to your beans over here. and get your refried beans and just kind of slather it on your tortilla. Get a good, generous helping of beans all over your tortilla. You don't want too much beans because beans work a lot like sauce, and you get lost in the beans, and the beans are the boss. Bush is boss. Boss, Bush beans did 7-Eleven. So, once you get your beans refried on your tortilla, then you come back over here. And then we're going to dig into our Taco Bell 12 crunchy taco shells. Because they could send us crunchy shells, but they couldn't send us any tortugas. So, just listen to that sizzle. So you just pop those open. And we actually got a lot smaller taco shells than we need. So we're gonna actually put 2 in here. Just kind of stack them up. And now we are going to build our taco. So the first ingredient in your taco is going to be your meat. So you're just going to want to kind of drizzle it right into the middle there. And make sure it's just getting inside the hard shell part. You don't want any of the meat spilling into the tortoise.
You know, you kind of remind me of that guy from Back to the Future right now. What's his name?
Doc Martin?
No, the other guy.
Oh, the guy from the movie about the rat, Ben.
Who's Ben?
Ben's a rat. Okay, meat. So now that you've got your taco meat inside your taco shells, and you've got a cut on your hand from your can of beans, you're going to go ahead and open up your Hunt's Petite diced. That's all they are. They're Hunt's Petite diced. So you're going to go ahead and can those open. And that goes in there. And then you just grab the same spoon. All you want are the diced. You don't want any of the canned. And then you just kind of biff these back on there again too. Perfect, just like that. So then, now you can kind of get a little creative. So what I'm going to be putting on next is some homemade salsa, fresh from August of 2018. So, right out of the garden. Right out of the garden is where these came. And then you go back for your spoon. Just drizzle it on there. Drizzle it on there. And then we're going to go for our cheese. Let me get that open. And you're just going to want a nice little generous amount right on there. And then we're going to top this off with some sour cream. Dollop of daisy. Well, I think I finally understand what Donald was talking about. Now what you're going to want to do is put some more cheese on. Again, just grabbing a little bit. some more diced. And then we're just gonna top it off. We're just gonna top it off with some taco sauce. And that is how you perfect Taco John's Taco Bravo. So now it's time to taste test our Taco Bravo. So we're just going to take a bite right from the end here. Really tasting all those flavors. The sour cream is predominant, as well as cheese. So if you're lactose intolerant, I suggest staying about 90 feet away from this thing at all times. Let's see if we can get some meat on this next one. Honestly, not bad. The beans are very, very fried, almost refried, if you will. And you're getting just a hint of the taco meat, and then some dice there. Honestly, I think Taco John should put this thing on their menu. Charge about $20 for it, and whoever finishes it can get a free Majestic Meals t-shirt, which are online right now. So make sure you go ahead and check that out. Well, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Majestic Meals. As always, keep up with all the information we're putting out these days, and we'll catch you next time. Keeping it real.
Real life fruit ninja. Try to get. We'll just keep doing it. He's not happy. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Say it again.
Real life fruit ninja. You got a piece, I think.
I think you got something.
That's pretty cool.
Let me try one more. One more. Oh, you got a nice slice. Ready? Say it again.
Real life fruit ninja. Yeah. I gotta practice my stabbing. Yeah, yeah.